flood is very important for natural environment. Flooding is essentially good for the health of floodplain vegetation and can act as a trigger for germination of new plants. And a number of bird and fish species also rely on flooding to provide sustainable breeding conditions. Despite this benefit, the negative impact of flood on human environment cannot be overemphasized, as this can lead to loss of lives and properties. Galaxy TV Busan Yakazak sent in details in this report.
It is hardly surprising that rivers have been an important part of human history. They provide food, fresh water, and fertile land for growing crops. While water is essential to life, it can be a destructive force too. When rivers flood, the effect can be catastrophic. Flooding is one of the most common types of natural disaster, and the results are often fatal. The aftermath of flood can be devastating. Deadly waterborne diseases like dysentery and cholera spread quickly, and those who survived face the threat of starvation, amongst others. The human cost of flooding can be large, but events like this have a big impact on the natural earth too, and the effects are not always negative. In fact, some ecosystems rely on seasonal flooding to drive ecological processes. Some victims of flood narrate their ordeal as they lost their loved ones from this avoidable natural disaster.
There is rain that passed with our brothers. So we really came to Kaduna around 7:30 in the night. So as we reached the place, we find out that the children were missed. And we followed them off to the place that people are expecting to see them. We reached the place. Unfortunately, we did not see them. We now came back around 9. After we slept, then in the morning around 6, we left home again to the place. After we reached the place, we found out that the children were under stone, one big stone. Only one of them. That's our junior brother that we found in the place. After they come, we start preparing for him. We do everything that religion designed for us to do. We did it religiously, and we finished. Around 11, our parents come from Zaria. Then we take him to where to pray for him, and we pray. After that, we take him to the graveyard.
That was around 8:30. I was not at home. That was exactly when I'm back to my home, and I had the issues of how the rain and how children walk into the gutter. So probably I was told that one of my stepsister's son was involved in swimming down to the stream. And definitely, I was told that he has lost his life.
These victims of flood disaster are appealing to government and community members to ensure they help in clearing water drainage and rivers so as to avoid future occurrence.
We are calling the government attention to look at how the stream is. If you can coverage how the damage of that's our bridge near our own house. It need to be maintained. You understand? It need to be maintained. It need the attention of government to look at how the stream it is. It's very bad, and we have a lot of small children from 3, 4 above 5, 10 years.
For the government to do their possible best, though before government do their own, we are living in the area like this, we have to give our own contribution towards the development of the environment. Because if we said that we will rely on government 100%, it will be difficult for government because they have a lot to do. So we have to start doing our own so that government may realize that they will do better for us, they will help us. But we are calling on government to do better for this community, because if you look at the place, there is a lot of houses in the place, and if this keeps happening, then people will keep losing their lives.
Chief Information Officer NEMA Northwest Halima Suleiman says some communities have characteristics which make them more vulnerable, including high proportions of blocked waterways, Communities who may not have local knowledge and access to messages about the risk of floods are also vulnerable.
Proper solid waste management is not all about cleanliness, because the improper solid waste disposal is a major cause of flooding, and it affects our public health, it pollutes the environment, and we're trying to make people aware that flooding is actually caused by human interference. It's one of the major causes, human interference. So we are trying to stem the habit of people dumping refuse anyhow.
Halima says the National Emergency Agency has created different ways making communities more aware, including engaging fresh graduates serving the country on the things that causes flood.
The Community Development Service Group with the NYSC, that's the NEMA NYSC CDS group. Part of their community development service is to clear the drainages, to make people aware, to reawaken the community's habits of cleaning their drainages and to desist from the improper disposal of refuse.